What's going down, everybody? It's your boy with Launchpad 1412, bringing some more Madden gameplay, Madden 13 gameplay. And today I'm switching up a little bit. I'm playing a subscriber. This is actually my third subscriber game. Just to let you guys know, I try to play as many subscribers as I can. So stay tuned. I'm gonna have I got subscriber games coming up, and stay tuned and look out for them. But today in the commentary, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, do something a little different. Tomorrow is NFL Sunday, the first week in NFL Sunday. And I'm going to give you guys some of my predictions. I'm not going to be able to do this every week, just to let you know, but this week I ain't able to do it. So here we go. We already know what happened with the Giants and the Cowboys. Shout out to Tony Romo and Kevin Ogletree for having great days and great fantasy football games. I wonder if anybody started Kevin Ogletree in their fantasy football league. Probably is a genius. Next up, we got the Bears and the Colts. I think the Bears are a flat-out better team, so I'm going with the Bears. And they're actually playing at home in Chicago, Windy City. But I think Andrew Luck is going to give them 2 touchdowns and like 200 yards and a pick. I think he's going to have a solid game, but the Bears are going to come out on top. Next, Eagles and Browns. I think Eagles are flat-out the better team. They are playing in Cleveland. I just think the Eagles will have too much firepower for the Browns to win. And I'm not sure how Brandon Weeden is. He's not that good on the game, but hopefully he's better in real life than he is on the game. Jets and Bills. I feel like this is going to be one of those crazy games. I just have that feeling. I think it's going to be just one of those wild games. And who I think is going to win, it's kind of a tough choice, but I'm going with the Jets to squeeze it out in the end somehow. Even though I do see Mark Sanchez making some mistakes. Saints and Redskins. I got the Saints winning the game. Saints are clearly the better team in this, and they're playing in the Dome. But I like RG3 to come through and do some spectacular plays and maybe get about 2 or 3 touchdowns. The Saints corners are not the best, even though their safeties are pretty solid. But I still like RG3 to have 3 touchdowns and one of those to be a rushing touchdown. Patriots and Titans. Give me the Patriots. It's hard to go against Tom Brady almost at any time. Vikings and Jaguars. I think the Vikings are a flat-out better team. Not flat out like they're like 100% better or nothing like that. I just think they're a little bit better. I think it's just better than the Jaguars. And MJD is probably not going to play that much. They say he's going to play third down or something like that. But even without Adrian Peterson, they say Adrian Peterson is going to play, but even without Adrian Peterson, I still like Toby Gerhart to come through and have a solid game. So if you have fantasy football, I would say start Toby Gerhart. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. I think he's going to have a solid game, so look out for that. Texans and Dolphins. I think Dolphins are probably going to be the worst team in the league this year, so I'm going with the Texans. Andre Johnson, I got him on fantasy football team. Hopefully he does well. Lions and Rams. I like the Lions. I think they're clearly a better team here. Jeff Fisher does have a knack for creating good teams. Not sure why the Titans let him go. I probably would have kept him if I was the Titans owner, but to each his own. Falcons and Chiefs. I think this is going to be a close game. I think the Chiefs are probably going to come back and have a solid year. I said they're going to go probably 9-7 this year and maybe squeeze into the playoffs. 9-7 is probably not going to make it in the AFC, but you just never know. But I'm going with the Falcons, Julio Jones and the Falcons. I feel like they're going to come through and win that game. Packers and 49ers, you guys know I got to go with my 9. They're like, I can't go against the grain. That's just unacceptable. I think if we hold the ball as long as we can and play solid defense, I think somehow we can beat the Packers in the Packers Stadium. I don't think that is too far-fetched. Panthers and Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers are going to have a solid year this year. I actually have Vincent Jackson in my fantasy football league, so hopefully he has a good game. But I think when it's all said and done, I like the Panthers to come on top. I think they have had a lot of success last year running against the Buccaneers, so I think that's probably going to be the pivotal reason why they win that game. Seahawks and Cardinals. I'm not really sure what's going on with the Cardinals. Skelton had a couple nice games last year, so if you have Larry Fitzgerald, look forward to him probably having some big games, though the Seattle Seahawks corners and their defense is pretty solid. I'm going to go with Seattle on that one. Broncos and Steelers. Whew, this is a tough one. For whatever reason, the Steelers are in somewhat of a dismay as far as like Haley and Ben Roethlisberger getting into it, and Brian Clark's not going to play. Doesn't do good in Denver humidity or Denver climate, if I'm saying that correctly. Rashard Mendenhall, not sure if he's starting or not. So with all that said, I'm going to go with and plus James Harrison probably not going to start either. Not sure if he's starting either. He's listed as questionable. So I'm going to go with the Broncos on that. Ravens and Bengals Monday night. This is another tough one. The Bengals are a very solid team, probably a little underrated. Solid defense, solid offense. It's hard to go against Ray Lewis and the Ravens, though, especially at home. So I'm going to go with the Ravens. And last but not least, Raiders and Chargers. This game can go either way. I always pick the Chargers. So I'm kind of going to stick with my gun there and stay with Phillip Rivers and the Chargers. Those are my predictions for Week 1. Now let's get into this game a little bit. As you can see, it's a little lopsided. But I'm going to tell you something. He plays solid defense. A lot of drives that could have been touchdowns, he turned them into field goals. So, shout out to my subscriber for that. Subscribers has opponent. I got a lot of picks in this game. I was a little overwhelmed with him. But nevertheless, he still put up solid defense. And I was talking to him on the Xbox Live, and he was very funny. He had me laughing the whole game. Believe it or not, we practically talked the whole game. Real cool person. I was looking forward to talking to him throughout the whole time. We got we got to know each other a little bit. It was pretty cool. I had fun talking to him. On the Xbox, I usually talk to all the subscribers I have. I can't find my mic on the PS3, so until I find that, I'm not gonna be able to talk to the subscribers I play on the PS3. But I still do play subscribers on the PS3. Of course, you gotta know that I've played 1 or 2 already. And this was a pretty lopsided game. This is probably my first sort of blowout of the year, so to speak. But like I said, he plays solid defense, so hey, if he would have probably didn't throw as many picks, this probably would have been a way different game. Blaine Gabbert didn't have the best game, of course. He didn't throw the ball, I guess, in places that my opponent wanted to throw it. But it's all good. We having a lot of fun. We're still filling the game out. It's just one of those games. But he's still filling the game out. I'm still filling the game out. I'm not really that good at the game. And speaking of being good at the game, I know people have asked me about tips. So this is what I'm gonna do. Eventually, one day, one of these days soon. This is what I maybe might do. Like I said, I might do a tips video. But on one of my videos, what I'm gonna do first. I'm not gonna necessarily title it a tips video, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down some tips throughout the day, and I'm gonna give you guys just basic tips of the game. Just talking about punting and just all the basic stuff. That I think I do that help me win games, and I think it'll help you win games. And I'm gonna give you guys some basic tips, so look out for that. But just remember, I'm not the greatest Madden player by far. I think my bread and butter is capitalizing off of people's turnovers. So. But look out for the tips thing. One of these videos, I'm not sure what video I'm gonna do, but one of these videos I'm gonna throw some tips out there. So look forward to that. Shout out to my subscriber that I played, and shout out to all of my subscribers. I think I'm at 189 right now, getting close to that 200 mark. So spread the word, for your boy. And it was fun playing with subscribers. I look forward to doing it. 14-12. I'm